visuals of the convoy right in front of our camera. We see the massive convoy of Sonia Gandhi is all about to leave. The media is at the gate. Sonia Gandhi's residence, 10 Janpat. This would be the first time that Sonia Gandhi would be confronted by the Enforcement Directorate in the National Herald case. These gates are being opened now, and Sonia Gandhi's cavalcade will now move for Enforcement Directorate. The police officials are on alert, and these are the live visuals we are bringing for viewers. Sonia Gandhi being taken to the Enforcement Directorate. Sonia Gandhi being taken to the Enforcement Directorate to be questioned in the National Herald case. This is for the first time. This is for the first time that she will be grilled as to what were the loopholes that led to this entire scam that is being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate. Protests have erupted all across, and we are bringing you the live visuals of Sonia Gandhi's cavalcade that is leaving 10 Janpat right now and will be moving towards the Enforcement Directorate office at the Abdul Kalam Road. Sonia Gandhi will be questioned as to how was the transfer of money done, how did a non-profit organization find itself into such massive income tax labs, such massive flow of cash when it did not have any income. These will be the questions that will be put in front of Sonia Gandhi, because these were the questions that were asked by Rahul Gandhi himself as well. We saw Rahul Gandhi not being very comfortable revisiting his answers, though Sonia Gandhi was skipping all the past calls that were made by the Enforcement Directorate. But now today she has agreed to be present at the ED questioning, and these are the visuals that we are bringing in front for viewers. These are the live visuals. This long convoy standing at the Janpat as media has surrounded the entire cavalcade, and taking the visuals of the Congress interim president. The Congress party workers are protesting all across the country, including the national capital as well. Now we have the visuals. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is reaching. We have Randeep Surjewala as well. They are making their way through the entire media barricade, and they are all reaching to the cavalcade of Sonia Gandhi. The Congress workers have come here to let go the media so that the cavalcade could move on. There's a lot of chaos, lot of ruckus that has erupted at the residence of Sonia Gandhi at the gate, as media has enveloped the entire route, taking pictures and visuals. The convoy is now moving forward, where the security is now trying to take control of the entire situation here at 10 Janpat, Sonia Gandhi's residence. The cavalcade is slowly moving towards the Enforcement Directorate office. The security has taken over, and they are pushing the media behind so that the cavalcade could move forward. However, it is becoming a bit difficult to push back the entire media cavalcade, because it is an unprecedented day today, as Sonia Gandhi will be for the first time being confronted by a federal agency, by a central agency, which is the Enforcement Directorate. This is happening after Mrs. Gandhi had skipped multiple calls by the Enforcement Directorate citing health reason. But alas, today is the day when Sonia Gandhi will be questioned by the Enforcement Directorate in a very old National Herald case. She is taking the route that cavalcade has now moved towards the direction of the Congress office. We were initially thinking that she will en route directly to the side of Enforcement Directorate, but no, the cavalcade is now moving towards the Congress office. She is taking the more difficult route. This is a more difficult route because the barricading is much heavier this side. She is taking the more difficult route to towards the enforcement directorate. This cavalcade now will be crossing the Congress office. This cavalcade will now be crossing the Congress office, the National Congress office over here. As you can see, the police officials here are leading the cavalcade. This car filled with police officials is leaving the cavalcade because it is becoming difficult to ward through the media and the security, which is why now Sonia Gandhi cavalcade now going in front of the National Congress office. This is the National Congress office. Now Sonia Gandhi is almost there, passing through the Indian National Congress office as the workers there are chanting slogans to support the entire cavalcade of Sonia Gandhi. Now moving forward through the massive barricading that has been done to ensure calm in this entire road of 10 Janpath and Akbar Road as well. As you can see, the massive cavalcade is now in front of the Indian National Congress office. It's now right at the gate of Indian National Congress and it has stopped for a bit. And the media personnel trying to take in a word and a view of Mrs. Gandhi over here. But the cavalcade in a snail pace moving because it is an unprecedented day that Sonia Gandhi, once one of the most powerful faces in the country, and now today she will be grilled by the enforcement directorate.